Hi Libra, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who is liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Speaking of support, I am currently accepting donations for my Tarot and Goddess deck project that I'm super duper excited about. I could really use your help. So for those of you who are interested in helping me along the way with this project and donating, the link to my fundraiser is in the description. Thank you in advance. And for those of you who have donated, thank you so much for believing in me and my project, and I'm super excited about it. So yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels. This reading is for my high vibrational Libras regarding their money and financial opportunities. What messages do you have for Libra regarding their money and financial opportunities, please? And thank you. All right, was that 3? I lost count. I was too busy thinking about us being in Taurus season now, aren't we? Yeah, it's the 25th, so we're in Taurus season. Cool beans. So I was distracted. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands, okay, which I like to call my catfight card. This could also be an indicator of like building together, okay. We have the 7 of Swords, all right, which is kind of giving like things happening behind the scenes. I like to call it sneaky deaky. And then we have the 2 of Cups, partnerships coming together. I don't know, I'm getting 2 opposite storylines. I'm getting one storyline that you could be in a committed situation, but somebody's being sneaky, and this is causing disruption to your union. At the end of the day, like I always want to say, be true to you, do what's best for you, and understand that your energy is going to reflect out onto others. So if you have low self-esteem, if you're sad, if you're crabby, then that's the energy you're typically going to get back from other people. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So if you want your situation to work out in your favor, and if it's meant for you to grow in this situation with this person, start with yourself first. Work on being the best version of yourself. And then if this person is meant to be in your life, they will level up with you or they will fall off into the wayside. That's typically how it works, people. Okay? All right. Let's get on with that. Oh, I didn't say the secondary energy that I was getting. So with the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and the, what was the other one? 2 of Cups. I feel like some of you are going to be receiving an opportunity of partnership. Perhaps this could be with someone that you're not quite compatible with. So I don't know how that's going to work, right? Because compatibility is not really cultivated. It's like you're either compatible or you're not. And if you're not compatible, but you're still willing to kind of go through the blood, sweat, and tears of having the relationship, it's going to be a bit harder than it needs to be. So if you are partnering up with people, whether it's business or pleasure or even friendship, platonic friendships, it's easiest to just be with people who you're naturally compatible with and who are naturally compatible with you, because then the rest of the relationship is easier to deal with. Okay? If you're in a situation with people who are always trying to catfight, it's just giving incompatibility. And there's no need to suffer through that when there's millions of people on this earth that you can share experiences with, that you may be more compatible with. That's how I move. I'm like, look, honey, if we have to fight and catfight, we're not meant to be. Okay? Thank you. Moving on. But, you know, everyone's not like that, and that's okay. We have the Three of Wands as your crowning energy, Libra. We have Death, Scorpio energy, all right, Pluto energy. Tell us more regarding Libra's money and financial opportunities. Okay, there's the catfight card again, the Five of Wands, huh? Okay. And the Page of Wands, the Knave of Wands, ooh. It is definitely giving this like Aries energy, excuse me, this Aries energy. And a lot of planets are moving into Aries too, honey. So be very careful about people and their emotions, okay? The Scorpio card, Death. Be very mindful, all right? And again, like deal with people who you are compatible with, okay? I'm not really a fan of water signs being together, because water signs, once they get emotional, they don't know how to take the high road. It's like you just go down to the depths of hell and you're catfighting all the way down. Like there's nobody who's level-headed enough to pull you apart and say, hey, we shouldn't be fighting like this, right? Like I love you, you love me. Like how do we make this work? Should we make it work? Should we let this go? Like there's no logic. It's just all emotion and it's just a lot. And then add some fire to it, honey. It's like pouring gasoline on a house fire. Like, I don't recommend it. I don't. I also don't really recommend fire and fire because the competition, there's always going to be someone who wants to be right. Now, if there's a combination of like earth and fire or water and earth, then yes, then that will give me more of a nice balance. But strong fire or strong water, honey, they're burning the house down with everyone in it and they don't give a fuck. And I don't like that kind of energy. I like people to be able to take a step back and catch themselves like, maybe I'm getting a little too crazy. Let me check myself. And that's one thing I like about Geminis. Geminis are really good at kind of taking a step back and reflecting. Libras are good at that too, but Libras are not really gonna fight with you anyway. Like Libras are not gonna fight with you unless you really provoke them. Libras kind of pull themselves back as well. Like, I don't want any conflict with you, honey, because it's not that serious. But fire signs and water signs will go to hell in a handbasket. Earth signs will give you a run for your money too, but earth signs have that logic about them, so they kind of understand the importance of pulling back as well. Okay, yeah, I went on a whole freaking segue. I hope you got some beautiful pieces and gems out of that. You're welcome. Bottom of the deck, there's a Two of Cups again. And then we have the Star. Okay. Justice and the King of Cups, Emo Daddy. Representing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. And I'm hearing like fight dirty. This person fights dirty. Like it's like once they go to hell, they're not coming back from it. I don't like people that do that. I feel like I like people who can take a step back and reflect and be like, look, I was wrong. I went too far. Like, I apologize. That was very nasty of me. And then they do better. They don't just keep on reverting back to the trashy way of communication. But I don't feel like this person is that way. I feel like this person will freaking drown the entire household and be laughing as the freaking house is sinking. It's giving basket case energy and I'm not here for it, Spirit. I'm not. I need a little logic. Okay? Jesus. Don't sink the entire house or burn it down all the way just so you can win. Like, who does that? Anyway, enough of that. Two of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like some of you are in relationships or partnerships with people that you like to fight with. But it's like you don't understand that you're like burning the entire thing down. And when you burn things all the way down, there's no coming back from that. You can't trust each other anymore. Like, in relationships, you're supposed to be able to trust people. Because if I can't trust you, then why am I even dealing with you? So some of you could have dealt with someone like that. You guys could have ended things with that person, but I feel like some of you are in it and some of you like the drama. Spirit, ew. I mean, I want to get along. I want to skip through the tulips. I want to eat, drink, be merry. I want to travel and have fun and go shopping and talk about our adventures, honey. I don't want to catfight with you. Like, that's a time waster. But Geminis can definitely burn down the house. But once Geminis burn down the house, they're not looking back. This energy feels like they're burning down the house and they're going to try to come back and look back. Like, really? You already burnt everything down. There's nothing left. Okay? One thing about Geminis and also Capricorns, when they burn some shit down, guess what? There's no coming back from it. Thank you and goodbye, and to never return. But some of you are dealing with somebody who's burnt the house down or sank the house and all of their emotions, and they're wanting to come back to try again. No, because you already know how far they can go. Libra, I hope you're not entertaining these people like this. Like, no, thank you. Okay, my entire deck just splattered on the ground. We'll use another deck. It wasn't meant to be. All right, Spirit, tell us more. This is for Libra. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is a situation that you moved away from because you started loving yourself more and gaining self-confidence within yourself. Look at the bottom of the deck. Becoming this empress who you always have been, but you just had to find her within. If you're masculine, then flip it for the emperor. And you're no longer tolerating people who like to burn down the house or sink the house and then want to come back acting like, oh, I'm sorry. Bitch, you sunk the whole house and you burnt it down. Like, you're not sorry, you're evil. Get out of my face, you know? So I feel like a lot of you have recovered from that and you're like, no, because people like that don't care about themselves and they don't care about me. Why would I put my life at risk with somebody that's risky like that? You want people to be able to catch themselves before they go off the deep end and really logicalize some shit. Like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't go there. And that's one thing I do like about Geminis. Geminis do that. I feel like Libras do too as a whole. I feel like a lot of you are being victimized by this. I don't feel like you're the one burning down the house, although you could be. If you have a lot of fire or you have like water in your chart, you could be that. You could be who I'm talking about. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone victimizing you, but you're letting them. You're allowing them to do it because of the self-love aspect is low, but it's now growing. Obviously, the Emperor's here, so it's growing. So good for you, Libra, you're learning, right? You're learning that if somebody's willing to risk burning down a house with you and everybody in it, you can't trust that person. You want somebody to be able to pull back, really think about it with logic and not emotion, and say, no, I don't want to go that route. No, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go that hard. Okay? And try to mend a bridge if the bridge is mendable. All right. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here, Spirit, for Libra? Page of Wands. And then we have the Six of Swords. We saw this earlier. Okay. And then we have the Hanged Man. Or did we see this earlier? Six of Swords. No, we saw the Seven of Swords. Six of Swords was in the Gemini reading. Okay. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of you have moved away from the people who are super dramatic and theatrical to your detriment. You've moved away from that, and because you've chosen to leave that behind, you are moving into a more bountiful time because you've learned how to love yourself and choose yourself, Libra. Good for you. All right. However, this could also be someone that you built a family with, and it's like I'm hearing that you saw all their red flags, but you didn't care. So you were there just tolerating the abuse. But you finally mustered up the energy and the self-love and the boundaries to leave. Good for you. Nobody wants to be with a tyrant. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants that. You know? So good for you, Libra, for leaving. But Spirit, this is all cute and kind and toxic. We're talking about Libra's money. Can we see some coins? Thank you. Death. The Magician. Okay. It's giving Phoenix rising from the ashes. We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. I get it. So somebody's trying to come back. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, somebody's trying to come back. All right, this person could have alcohol issues. All right, this person could have Pisces prominently placed in their chart. This person could be secretive. All right, but Spirit is also telling you to trust your intuition as well. All right, that you've already leveled up here as the Magician. With the Nine of Wands, it is best that you protect your energy, you protect your peace. And whatever was dead, leave it dead. Like I said, if somebody's gonna burn down a house with me and everyone in it, like, the bridge is burnt, honey. There's no coming back from that because I can't trust you. That's it. If you're gonna burn a bridge, burn it and don't come back. You know? Queen of Swords, all right, representing Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, my slice and dice queen. Death again. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I'm hearing that you said enough is enough. Some of you guys were dealing with an emotional basket case. Like this person should be in a straitjacket in a psych ward type shit. Heavy Scorpio, heavy Pisces energy. Hot-tempered, 0 to 100. I'm also hearing Mars in Aries. Ooh. Yikes. So a short fuse. Yeah, what good is that type of person in the world? I feel like if there's somebody like that, they just need to go to war then and die. Like if you have all that freaking fire, honey, you're not meant to be out on the streets. You're meant to go to war and die, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. Like that's where you're meant, that's your destiny. Because with packing all that heat within yourself that you're not able to transmute into something productive, go to war and never come back. I mean every word. Shit, people like that shouldn't be out on the streets. No, honey. Go to war or be buried up under a prison. Fight with your own kind, okay? Wild people. Not saying that everybody in prison's wild, right? I don't want to make that judgment because I don't know everything. But I'm just saying, shit. Deal with people who are like you. Don't be out here with people who are trying to live normal lives, out here trying to turn up at a drop of a hat because your Mars is in Aries and you haven't learned how to master your emotions. No, no thank you. Go to war, sir, ma'am, whoever you are. Immediately. We have the Sun, okay, Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Ooh. It's giving like feminine energy, but it's kind of giving like perhaps a masculine body, but a feminine fire, which could actually work if it's in the right context, but not if they're a hothead. If you're a hothead, you're asking to be imprisoned, you know? You know, feisty and catty, Leo energy. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's catty, who has a lot of Leo in their chart, very feisty. Some of you could be feisty. I have Leo in my chart and I am very feisty, but my Mars is not in a fire sign, so we're good. So I'm feisty, but I'm feisty in a fun way. Okay? So some of you could be feisty in a fun way. And I love that for you. What's this? Oh, mixed with a little bit of water? I'm not a fan of feisty with a lot of deep emotions, because do you know how to channel your emotions properly? Or are you out here burning down houses and sinking ships? Let me know. We have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, some of you, I was really hoping that this would be more so about your money. Perhaps we'll get some more money cards towards the end. But I feel like some of you have gotten rid of an emotional basket case. Some of you could be the emotional basket case, honey. And if this is you, do the inner work to be better and to do better, honey. I mean, if this is you, you wouldn't be watching me because I would have pissed you off a long time ago. So it's definitely not you watching me. For those of you who are watching me, you're willing to learn and you're willing to grow. So you're welcome. But I feel like a lot of you are dealing with somebody that has this kind of toxic energy, but you moved away from them. If you did completely move away from this person, Libra, this person is going to try to resurrect. Okay? Do with that information what you will. Spirit, anything else for Libra? And Libra, look, if this reading does resonate for you and you want something a bit more tailor-made to your energy, feel free to book your personal reading. The link to my website is in the description. Okay? Be there, be square. Eggs, starting over, saving up resources, nest egg, healthcare, new opportunities, insurance. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are starting over because this relationship was tumultuous. Tumultuous? How do you say that word? Tumultuous. Yeah, thank you. The relationship was tumultuous. And so you've gained your self-esteem, you've gained your glow and your shine, you've gained emotional intelligence here with the King of Cups energy, and you're now moving towards better. Do not look back. As you can see with the Six of Swords, they're not looking back. They're moving towards calmer waters after a period of roughness. Do not look back, especially if you were dealing with an emotional basket case. Bottom of the deck. Coffin, bad investment, financial challenges, savings, office work, night shift, job ending. Yeah, a lot of you did put an end. We have death here twice and more death. You put an end to the bad investments that you've made. You've taken accountability. You've noticed your role in the situation, all right? And you've let go of the bad investment. Good for you. You can't help everyone. The best you can do is lead by example, honey. That's the best you can do. Spirit, anything else for Libra regarding their money? Bottom of the deck, we have opportunist, strategic, cunning, aggressive, criminal, fraudster, plotting. Yeah, so this person could have just been really, really dark, right? Like I said earlier, this person should have been like locked up with a straitjacket, but they're out just roaming the world free, causing havoc everywhere they turn. Okay? Stay away from this energy, especially if you've leveled up out of it. If you keep attracting this energy and you keep entertaining it, there's something inside of you that likes it and that wants it. So there's your answer. Anything else, Spirit? And remember the saying, I think this is my saying because I remember coming up with this, but you are who you entertain, honey. Let's keep it a buck. Era of wealth, riches, legacy, abundance, money, overflow. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have gained self-esteem. You are moving into your era of wealth here. With ease, you're leaving behind the dead weight. And good for you, Libra. Well done. Generous, helpful, charitable, considerate. You're aligning with people who are more on your level now because you've leveled up out of the toxic energy and you're now leveled up to where you're attracting generous, helpful, considerate, charitable people because that's the energy that you're exuding. Okay? Ew. Cat fight. Low vibe, nagging, irritating, unruly, annoying, pesky, troublesome. Yeah, this person who's trying to come back, they're coming back to cat fight. So be, aware of that. Okay. Didn't we see the Five of Wands earlier? Oh yeah, it's right there. Cat fight card. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they're immature, they're undeveloped, they're emotional, and they're childish. Yeah, leave them in the dust where they belong. What's this? Travel, pack your bags. Some of you could be traveling in a matter of months, 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 12 months, 90 days, 30 days. Wow. Well, enjoy your travels, Libra. Anything else for Libra regarding their money and financial opportunities? Anything else for Libra, Spirit? independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of you have learned how to be independent after that time of settling for trash. Good for you. Opportunity. And there are new opportunities opening up for you. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I know that's right. Beautiful. Is there anything else you want to say to Libra, Spirit, regarding their money and financial opportunities? Anything else for Libra? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this was more of a codependency because of the low self-esteem. All right, but I feel like a lot of you have healed through it by loving on you, pouring into yourself, filling up your cup, and only giving from your overflow. Because you cannot give from an empty cup, honey. You got to fill up your cup all the way. And codependency will constantly have you depleting your cup. So a lot of you have done the work. Some of you are on subliminals, which are a game changer and good for you, because it really does help to raise your self-esteem. What's this? Sacred lust, the number 26. Perhaps this was somebody that you got along with sensually, but that was it. And I mean, if that's the bulk of the relationship, who wants that? That's very low vibrational energy, right? Because you're talking about the root chakra. The root chakra is the lowest of the low. Right? It's needed, but it's the lowest one, right? So some of you are codependent on a relationship that was based on sensuality. That was it. That's not enough, right? We have so many other chakras, right? All right, we have live out loud, the number 31. Okay, all right. I mean, lust is good, but lust can't be the entire relationship, honey, because that's boring, isn't it? Family. Imagine. And then warrior. All right, Libra, that is your reading, honey. Again, if you do want a personal reading, the link to my website is in the description. And yeah, have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you soon. Bye.